Alright, hello everybody, hello. Man, this was a surprise. So I was about to, make some analysis for the Arthur. And I was thinking how, what would be the secondary commander for Arthur could work as a primary. Because as we can see now, Arthur is a little bit weak when it comes to being primary. I was about to do some theory crafting, but there we go. Here we have a new commander. And let's check out how this commander is, man. Hey, R-Blade, what up? Welcome back. Screw you, Lilith. Alright, let's wait a little bit for people to join. I just, really quickly looked over the skills, but I really didn't do much of thinking. So let's do that thinking together on the stream. And I might work on the Arthur plus this Subutai, but here in Mongolia we call him Subete. Gosh darn it, I cannot even speak Mongolian. I'm from Mongolia, by the way. So his name is actually Subete. Subete. Yeah, Subete. Yep. So he was a strategist general of Ogute Khan, and Ogute Khan is the third son of Genghis Khan. So yeah, and that's all I know. Yep, even from I'm from Mongolia, I don't know much about them, you know. Yo, hey Tommy's, what up, man? Let me save my GH. Okay, so hold on a second before you just go straight into investing into Subutai. I don't think he is. I mean, I think he might be good pairing for Arthur and go on open field, but he is definitely gonna be really good a rally commander, that's for sure. And he is inflicting burn effect just like Takeda, which means there's like many options, pairings, potential pairings for him. For example, he could be paired, he might be the new Takeda, okay? So when doing some rallies, of course the Subutai plus Arthur could have a synergy because they both have combo attack. Or we could see Attila plus Subutai, which is, he could be the new Takeda. Or it could be even like Subutai plus Takeda, because they both inflict burn effect. But we'll see, man. We'll see how things work. Attila or Takeda? Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll check out the skill together. No stats and normal damage buff for open field. That's true. Yeah. So the second skill does have few stat, but when I read the second skill, it does, he does gain 15% march speed, but the stats actually only gets affected when you are leading rallies. So on open field, it might be a little bit lackluster. And Arthur is actually giving us 20% HP, right? Where is that? Yep, 30% attack and 20% HP, which is, I mean, Arthur plus Subutai might be a little bit lackluster in terms of open field. Okay, so let's go into a little bit order. Let us actually, review the skills first, man. Man, I wasn't planning to stream today. I was actually baking bread. So remind me, guys, in 25 minutes, I gotta put the bread into fridge for proofing. So I was, just, doing some baking and stuff, and then I was about to just work on some numbers. But here we are, and I cannot miss this opportunity, man. Let's stream this. Attila, Subutai. Yeah, that might be the option. All right, so let us check his kit, man. So the first skill is Thundering Hooves. It's a single target skill, which is not good for open field. I mean, Subutai is, I don't think he's gonna be that good on open field. I don't know, let's see. So rage requirement is 1000, and he is launching 3 combo attacks, and damage factor is 1000, which means he is gonna be dealing 3000 damage factor, which is really high, man. I think this is a record high single target damage. Shajar deals 2800 single target, and of course we have Arthur and also Ragnar, who is having 2800 damage factor, but I think he is now the first ever commander who is dealing 3000 damage factor, because it's 3 combat attacks. So this one is quite high. 3000 damage factor means if we are using Delta formation, the damage is gonna go up to 3300 damage factor, which is a little bit insane. And if we are using wedge formation, it's gonna be like 3150. I have no idea if the wedge is gonna be better or Delta is gonna be better. I need to do some calculation, man. But today, let's just take things simple and easy and just do some theory crafting. And then maybe we shall, you know, note down few key points. And then later on, I will, you know, do like the official, you know, commander pair mathematics and stuff like that. No more AT rally, now we got AS rally. Yeah, could be, maybe. Atilla outdated, isn't it? Baking the stream. No, I mean, Atilla is being used. If we, you know, watch a Chatsky stream, he does use Atilla quite often when he's doing some rallies and counter rallies, and they are really effective. Malaysian version of Breaking Bad. Make a cooking stream. Nah, man. He's pure rally competitor. Still a Subutai. Yeah, that could be the case. Sargon or Sargon Subutai pairing for rallies. Yeah, I mean, let me just note down different commander potentials. I gotta think about different commander potentials as well, which is not good. Arch formation. Oh, wait a second. Did I say which? I meant the arch formation. Yeah, I meant the arch formation. I just checked. The 5% normal damage. Who's good with Atilla or Takeda? I think it's Takeda. Attila, Nevsky, Attila, Stratagem with LC. Why Sargon? He doesn't do skill damage. I don't know, man. Let's just, you know, note down key points. Alright, let's continue with the skill. Okay, so he does have single target and the damage factor is really quite high. Alright, the second skill we just read, 15% march speed is okay. And then he gains 20% attack and 30% defense when he is rallying, leading rallies. This stat is actually not bad. When it comes to, you know, cavalry commanders, they do gain quite a lot from defense stats. Unlike archer and the infantry, they are missing a lot of HP stats. So the balance of the balance stat of defense and HP for archer and, you know, infantry is, you know, way off. Which is why if you put some HP stat for archer or infantry, they benefit more. But because, you know, cavalry equipment is offers a lot of HP, cavalry commanders actually have quite a bit of a balanced stat. So this 30% defense is gonna be really good. It's gonna be like equal to as if you are having like 25 to 27% HP stat. So that's quite a lot. It's really close. Alright, so the third skill is Daring Raid. Whenever this commander troop launches basic attack while outside of territory, which most of the case when you are leading rallies, that is gonna be the most of the case. It has 30% chance to launch combo attack. Damage factor is 700. That is a quite high chance, 30% chance. You know, according to our previous simulation, this is same as the Horn of Fury. And we did the simulation and Horn of Fury actually procs one time every 3.5 seconds. And this has 10% cooldown, which means, you know, on average, theoretically, this is gonna proc every 13.5 seconds. So we could assume, like, you know, safely assume every 14 seconds, this is gonna be proccing. 13 to 14 seconds. That's gonna be like every two skill cycles on average. My take is that this is not gonna be like the main source of damage, but this is to trigger the other skills effect. This is just purely exists for that purpose. Same with the, you know, Arthur. Arthur also has a, where is that? Yep. So 50% chance to launch extra attack, and it has also 10 seconds cooldown. So these cooldowns are quite long, which is not good for the rage generation, man. Combo attack talent tree actually benefits more when you are doing combo attacks often. And if we, you know, take a look into the, you know, Arthur and Subutai both combined, they are not really doing that much combo attack. Subutai's skill, this 3 combo attack is actually considers, you know, you doing 1 combo attack, so it's gonna generate 15 rage if we put the points into the, you know, the rage generation talent. So Arthur, you know, my initial thought for Arthur was the rage generation was just horrible, man. It's just so freaking bad. Because Arthur's rage generation is bad, which is why we are seeing, you know, Arthur primary is being quite the bad. Let's see. Alright, so the 4th skill is wherever the whip points. If this commander troop is attacking city or stronghold, their troops deal 10% more combo attack damage, okay? And whenever their troop launches a combo attack, it has 60% chance to gain a 15% bonus to normal damage dealt for 8 seconds. This effect can stack up to 2 times, and its duration resets whenever it gains another stack. So yeah, so this daring raid skill purely exists to trigger this. And this is gonna trigger, so this skill is gonna trigger at like around this 4th turn. Let me just do this. So it's almost basically guaranteed that it's gonna get triggered on the 4th turn, and then we are gonna have 8 turns of that buff, which is gonna overlap with the skill casting, if we can see here. I mean, with the horn and everything, he is gonna be casting his first skill on 10 seconds at least, maybe 11, but around 10 or 11. So there's a really high chance that he is not gonna lose this stack, and then you know, when he casts his skill, it is gonna be guaranteed combo attack, so it's gonna refresh its duration, which is this 15% bonus. 2 stacks is gonna be quite easy to get, and the uptime of this buff is gonna be like almost 100% of the time. So after you cast your skill, it's gonna refresh the duration another 8 seconds, and by the time, again, you know, this skill is gonna be casting on average, you know, 13 or 14 seconds. So before the second, you know, buff, you know, the trigger stack ends, there's very high chance that we are gonna be getting another trigger from here. So yeah, Lilith is very, very, you know, careful with their math. We can see here. So this stack, this buff, 15% bonus to normal, we can safely assume that we are gonna be getting 30% because it's gonna stack 2 times, 30% normal damage bonus almost all the time. It's very safe assumption from my initial thought. Chatsky will have fun. I know, man. Chatsky is gonna be so excited. I think he's gonna fire up his stream very soon. One thing is that I think Chatsky disabled stream rating. I tried to rate him yesterday, but I wasn't able to. I will see. I think Chatsky is gonna go online very soon, man. I know him. He's gonna be really excited. This is his stuff, man. This is his stuff. Okay, so 10% more combo attack damage and 30% normal damage. This is gonna be almost uptime 100% of the time. The expertise skill, I hope you guys can see this. Maybe I go like this. Yep. There we go. If this commander troop is attacking troop on a map, their active skill inflicts burn effect on the target for 2 seconds. Whenever the target is hit with basic attack, it has 50% chance to take 20% more normal damage for 1 second. So it's basically like a 20% normal damage bonus for 1 second, for 1 turn, because it has a 50% chance and it says 2% in 2 seconds. We can safely assume that at least one of the basic attack is gonna get boosted here. I mean, again, at the end of the day, it's RNG. We might have 2 of the attack boosted or none. But okay, and if this commander is attacking city or a stronghold, their active skill inflicts enhanced version of this burn effect on the target for 2 seconds. Whenever the target is hit with basic attack, it has 100% chance to take 20% more normal damage for the next 1 second. So when you are doing rallies, it's basically guaranteed after you inflict hold on a second. Their active skill. Yeah, so after you cast your active skill, the target is gonna burn for 2 seconds. It's gonna guarantee to increase the normal damage bonus. And let's check out the wording. If this commander's troop is attacking, so it means that, let's take an example of Attilla plus Subutai, right? So when Attilla casts his skill, I think it's gonna trigger this effect as well. So Attilla casts his skill, and then there's gonna be 1 second, pause, and then Subutai is gonna cast his skill and deal combo damage, and that is. So it's gonna be like entire 4 seconds of burn effect, because we are casting 2 skills, and for the duration of 4 seconds we are doing 20% more normal damage. Oh my god, man! Oh my god! Attilla Subutai is looking the new Attila Takeda. Holy crap! Alright, what are we taking from this skill is that, okay, so he is designed for rallying. Okay, he's designed for rallying, and on open field, it's it's actually, they're actually discouraging to use him on open field. Discouraging, just because this stats doesn't work. But in some weird cases, maybe, but nah, it's just too much of a stat, man. I mean, running statless commander on open field with single target damage and just doesn't have rage engine and stuff. I don't think so, man. My initial thought is that Arthur plus Subutai. Arthur plus Subutai is not gonna work. So if we were to run like combo attack, Arthur has to be primary, because Arthur deals combo attack when he is primary, right? So Arthur is gonna be primary, and then Subutai is gonna be secondary. But as we know, Arthur just doesn't have Rage Engine. Let me hide this. Yep. Okay, so the talent, this talent right here, no quarter. Whenever this commander troop launches any type of combo attack, it gains, 5 rage. And if we put 3 points, it's gonna be like 15 rage, right? Let me go back here. And let's just pick an example here. So this red mark here, we are assuming that it's gonna be Subutai's, the trigger and combo attack. And there's gonna be also very high chance that Arthur's trigger combo attack is gonna trigger somewhere here. And they both have 10 seconds, cooldown. So Arthur combo attack, boom, only 15 rage. And then Subutai's combo attack, boom, only 15 rage. And if we have Horn is proccing every 3.5 seconds. So on average, there's very high chance that Horn is gonna trigger only 2 times before he is casting his skill. So if we see here, the very first skill cycle is gonna be every 10 seconds. It's on open field, okay? So we are attacking the target and the target is not attacking us back, which is why we're not generating, counter attack rage. And then let's just check out the second skill cycle. So because we have that talent, now Arthur combo attack. So Arthur is doing combo attack. That's guaranteed 15 rage. And then Subutai is also doing his skill, guaranteed 15 rage. And let's see, 5, 10. So here we have assumed Arthur's skill is gonna get casted somewhere around first second or second, which is because 50% chance to trigger. So Arthur's that trigger combo skill is gonna trigger like immediately. So 5 and then 5, which means here somewhere around this window, Arthur's that 50% combo thingy is gonna trigger again. And then triggers 5, 5. Somewhere around here. Let me delete this. Uh, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 5 and 5. So somewhere around this window, Subutai's 30% combat attack is gonna trigger, which is gonna give us another 15 rage. Wait a second. Why this first skill was 10, but the second skill is not even reaching 10? I think there's something wrong. Yeah, that's okay. What is wrong? Where is missing? I mean, this in the second turn, we are definitely generating more rage, like 30 more rage. So, oh, wait a second. Oh, hold on a second. Let me check here. There we go. I copy and pasted from different stuff and I assumed there was overrage. Yep, there we go. Now we are talking about this is correct. Man, working with this kind of number is really meticulous, you know. One single error is gonna like mess things up. Let me zoom in a bit. Hope you guys can see how this. I think I can like do this. Yep. All right. Yeah. This is looking bad, man. Arthur primary and Subutai secondary on open field. Not gonna work. First skill cycle 10 seconds. Second skill cycle 9 seconds. This is just. It's not gonna work, man. For example, if we take a look into the support tree also is casting here, you know, the first skill in 9 seconds, so 1 second earlier, as compared to the combo. But the second, you know, skill cycle is like 6 or 7 seconds. Here I'm taking an example of Joan, but you know, it's like entire 2 or 3 seconds faster than the combo. And if you take a look into the skill talent tree is also casting the first skill on the 9th second. However, you know, the second skill cycle is around 8 seconds. This is, I'm not taking into consideration the feral nature. If we assume that feral nature procs somewhere, it's gonna shave off 1 entire second. And I did simulation and feral nature was proccing guaranteed 1 time every 9.2 seconds. Okay, that's an information. Feral nature procs every 9.2 seconds, so it's not exactly 10 seconds. It was a little bit less than that. We might be able to assume like every 9 seconds, which means in the first skill cycle, there's very high chance that feral nature is gonna proc 1 time. It's just very high chance. And in the second skill cycle, maybe not, but there's also decently high chance that it's gonna proc. So if we consider feral nature is gonna allow us to cast our first skill at 8 seconds, which is faster than the support talent tree. And then the subsequent skill cycle is gonna be every 7 seconds if we consider feral nature is proccing, which is almost equal to support tree. But support tree, you know, actually can go down to every 6 seconds. So based on Rage Engine, I am going to be making like an actual dedicated video here, but Arthur plus Subutai is not going to work on open field. So it's like Arthur is going to be, for now, he's like extremely powerful commander secondary. That's all we know. He works with everybody. And he, you know, boosts everybody. But primary, because Rage Engine non-existent, unfortunate. I don't think Arthur is gonna work. But this is initial, you know, analysis way. I might have overlooked things, right? All right, let me read the chat, man. Irgundir, yo, what up? Bilegt, you got membership? Yep, man, I actually got a membership. My channel got the membership enabled very recently. So if you are enjoying my content, consider joining the membership. It's called Fighters Club. God damn it, I'm trying to promote myself, but I'm failing. All right, next time. I actually prepared some script. But next time, man. Hello, brother. Love the channel. Thanks, man. Doomsday. Here, let me make some moderator, man. I don't have mods on my channel, so let me put some people as a mod. If you wanna become mod, let me know, man. Weary GG, what up, man? Long time no see. Welcome back. What about the rage pop from all talent generation or horn pause combo attack? Yeah, here I am actually taking into consideration horn. I mean, unless you are running horn plus drum combo on open field, right? Which is not really meta at the moment, but there are a few people run that, you know, setup, including me. I am building towards that setup. So if all your other marches have like drums, and then you also run, you know, Joan or maybe even Williams, yeah, that could, you know, buff Arthur's and Arthur's skill cycle a little bit faster. But then again, you know, Subutai is not really designed for open field. We are not getting anything, so it just doesn't make sense to run Arthur primary and Subutai secondary, right? Even if we try to, you know, like manually boost the skill cycle, you know, rage generation. It's just my initial thought, man. Give me mod, okay. There you go. All right, now I want to check out Attila's kit. Let us start from Attila and check out how they are synchronizing. Where's my Attila? There you go. So I feel like Attila is gonna be primary because, you know, Subutai is gonna be doing 3000 combo attack damage. Oh my god, let's remind ourselves. 3000 combo attack is huge number, man. It is huge. It is just simply huge. Man, when, you know, Attila and Subutai is rallying an objective, the skill damage, you know, Subutai is gonna hit like a truck, man. It's gonna be like nuclear bomb damage, red number. It's gonna like huge. It's gonna be like huge, or maybe like 200,000 or something. I don't know. Let's see. So, my initial, you know, feeling for this Subutai, man, Attila Subutai is gonna be the new Attila Takeda. Yeah, I think that might be the case. There is a very much synergy here. Attila is for the next 4 seconds, you know, deal 30% more normal damage. This is also going to increase the attack, you know, damage of combo attack. Oh my god. So the 3000 damage factor. Holy crap, so the 3000 damage factor, with the help of Attila, it's gonna become 3900 damage factor. Alright, so 3900 damage factor. That is only considering the first skill. And then we also, you know, just calculated that the 30% of normal damage bonus from the Subutai, the proc chance, you know, the 2 stacks. The 2 stacks is gonna be up for like, you know, 100% of the time. So it's gonna be like another 30%. Let me just, you know, so Attila, give me a second. Oh, it's getting interesting, man. Atilla 30% bonus. Alright. And then Subutai 30% bonus. And then Subutai is also deals 10% more combo. Normal. Let's you know, count down all the bonuses that we have, and then let's, you know, calculate how much damage factor is Subutai is dealing. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be insane. Alright, so, and deals 30% more counterattack damage. This is really good, man. So basically what this means is that once Atilla is casting his skill, Atilla is boosting normal damage bonus by 30%, and we are gaining another 30% counterattack. That means we are literally gaining 60% counterattack damage when Atilla is primary. You know, Atilla is casting skill, so it's gonna be unswarmable. It's gonna be bad. Which is why we have seen, you know, the Martilla combo in Chatsky's stream, which was working perfectly. Martell gives you 30% counterattack damage, and with the skill, another 60%, and that is total combined 90% counterattack damage. 90. Oh, and by the way, I think Chatsky was running Martel primary, I think. So Martel is also boosting, you know, the damage bonus is 30%. So this is also gonna add up in the counterattack. Basically means that the counterattack was reaching 120%, and most likely probably he was running this where's that? Yep, this talent as well. So 1.5% more counterattack damage. So 121.5% counterattack damage. So that is why Martilla was being extremely good, you know, counter rally. Second skill is deals 5% flat damage. Okay, this 5% flat damage is gonna boost the combo attack, normal attack, counter attack as well, everything. Reduce target defense by 3 seconds. 3 seconds cooldown. On average, it's gonna trigger every 12 seconds. We know this. The chances of this triggering is really same as the drums. Drum has the exact same stuff, 10% chance, and then 3 seconds cooldown. And I also run a simulation where I tested drums. By the way, guys, fun fact, you guys are watching the stream. I'm gonna give you guys a really nice number, okay? Let me go back here. Man, I have so many tabs that I don't even know where's my stuff. Alright, so that 10% with 3 second cooldown was exactly same as drums. Drums has the same stuff. And I did some simulation, and drum was proccing 100 times in 22 minutes 48 seconds. That means drum was proccing one time every 12.5 seconds. So it's around like 12 to 13 seconds. Right? It's giving us 12 rage per second. But there's one interesting thing. If you run a Luce with drums, Luce is actually boosting the proc chances of drums, and drums procced 100 times every 17 minutes 35 seconds. So it was proccing one time every 10.5 seconds. Basically means that Luce with the 25% chance to dealing, you know, additional auto attack, it was shaving off entire 2 seconds from drums. It's just, it was just an interesting number. And here I also have simulated Feral Nature. Feral Nature procced 100 times every 15 minutes 33 seconds. So it was proccing one time every 9.33 seconds. I did another simulation and it was giving me 9.2 seconds. So we can safely assume that Feral Nature is proccing every 9 seconds. So there you go, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am giving you some secret numbers that you have never heard of, right? I don't think anyone did this. So it's what do you call it? Icing on the cake, I guess. So it's the icing on the stream for tuning in. Anyway, let's go back. So 5% damage bonus, skill damage reduction. Okay. So this is not gonna affect this combo. March speed and then cavalry bonus, attack bonus. We can actually convert this 40% attack into damage bonus. Man, I did a lot of already existing simulations, man. So we can convert that 40% attack stat into how many damage bonus we are getting. So let us do that right now. And we have done that calculation already when I was doing this Awaken versus Special Talent. And I already made a video. If you haven't watched that video, make sure to check out the channel later. Let us go to the cavalry section, and here's the number. Every 10% attack was around 4.3% damage bonus. This is actually damage bonus, not boost. Let's go back here. So this means 4 multiplied by 4.3. I mean, there's gonna be diminution return when you are maxing crystal attack, so let us just assume it's gonna be 4. So this 40% attack is giving us 16% damage bonus. So let's do here 16% damage bonus. Okay, I'm just having fun, man. So Subutai's counter attack damage. Let me just zoom in here. I don't think you guys are seeing this. I'm trying to calculate how much damage factor is Subutai dealing. At this rate, it's gonna be crazy. So just for comparison, Zhuge-Liang, okay, Zhuge-Liang does have 2000 damage factor, right? And if you do not consider the skill damage bonuses, when Zhuge-Liang hits 5 target, he's gonna be dealing 1000 damage factor to every target, which means basically Zhuge-Liang's skill damage is gonna be 5000 if he is hitting 5 targets. It is not considering the skill damage bonus. Of course, if we add like skill damage bonuses, it's gonna go up a little bit. But what if Atilla Subutai is doing this much damage factor to a single target? That sounds insane, which is why I'm eager to calculate the bonuses. Let's go back here. Let me read the chat, man. I forgot to read the chat. The only question we need to answer is, will this break Gorgo? That's a good question, man. But bro, Chatsuki has Butterfly, it will proc more. Yeah, with the Butterfly, it is going to help Horn to proc a little bit faster, but I don't think it's gonna be like game breaking. Butterfly is when you are doing, where's that? Let's put Delta. Go here. Yeah, so combo attacks launched by their troops are 20% more likely to trigger effects, right? So 20% more likely to trigger effects. So it says only combo attack. And if we see, if we check out the rage simulation, in the first turn, we only did 2 combo attacks. 2 combo attacks. That means that we did like 10 auto attacks, right? So if we convert that, basically means it is going to give us a trigger chance of around 14 turns, because 14 turns more of a trigger, that means 3.55, 14 point. Okay, so that is making actually a horn proc 4 times here. Okay, so alright, so the butterfly makes the horn proc 4 times, not 2 times. It's actually proccing 4 times, which is actually making the skill casting 9 seconds. That's decent. That's decent. How about this one? Let's see. 9, and we have 4 combo attacks. 8, 17, 3.5. Horn is gonna proc here around 5 times, which is making the second skill casting every 8 seconds. What if the horn is crit? Oh, look at this! Crit horn is making huge difference, man. Now I'm casting my skill every 8 seconds with the help of butterfly, 8 seconds, and then here I am casting my skill every 7 seconds if I have crit horn, which is not bad actually. Look at this, equal to support and skill talent tree. So Arthur's Rage Engine is gonna be similar to skill or combo attack. If you have butterfly, if you're running Delta, and then if you have butterfly inscription, and then your horn is crit horn, your first skill cycle is gonna be every 8 seconds. This is really decent performance, and then subsequent skills are gonna be every 7 seconds. It's also quite nice. So that is the impact of butterfly and, you know, crit horn. Alright, let's I'm just let us go back here and calculate the damage. Where was I? Oh goddamn, this is gonna be really hard to calculate, man. This is, I mean, you know, my mathematical calculation always goes to brick wall whenever we, you know, like face this kind of RNG. This is just whenever it launches basic attack, it has a chance to gain following damage dealt for 2 seconds, 10 seconds cooldown, 25% chance for 50, or 25% chance for 100. Let us not calculate this, man. This is just gonna be extra. If this overlaps with the Subutai's skill, it's gonna be nuclear bomb. But there's really high chance that it's not gonna overlap. Let's not calculate this. I'm being a little bit lazy here. Immune to be silenced, 20% more normal damage to troops with less than 50% units remaining, so it's gonna trigger most of the time on attacking Garrison. Alright, let me go back here. So total, Attilla is giving us 71% combo attack damage bonus. Okay, we have 3000 damage here. Let us put this. Alright, let's re-check Subutai. 20% attack is around like 8% damage bonus. So we are gonna be doing 10% more combat attack here, and then like I said, this 15% bonus to normal damage it's for 8 seconds and it stacks up to 2 times, and it is going to, there's really high chance that you are gonna be having 2 stacks of this buff all the time. Hold on a second, but that is, I'm talking about when we are paired with Arthur. So Arthur is gonna be helping this, but what if this guy Subutai is alone? Attilla plus Subutai. %60% chance to gain this. Atilla plus Subutai. When we are running Attilla plus Subutai, we are not gonna be benefiting from here that much. And I just noticed that it has 60% chance. So I might be wrong. The 2 stacks might not be 100% of the time actually. But let us just assume that we have one normal bonus here. Just one stack. I don't think it's gonna stack 2 times all the time, especially when we are running with Attilla. And burn effect, when we are attacking, it's gonna be the enhanced version of burn effect. Whenever the target is hit with basic attack, 100% chance to do this much normal damage. Active skill. So Attilla primary is gonna trigger this, and then the Subutai's skill damage is gonna be boosted by this, so 20% more. Alright, how many percentage is this? Oh my god! Guys, look at this. I'm not even considering the arch formation or delta formation, right? Wait. Oh, no. Alright, so total from the skills, Attilla plus Subutai, I am gaining 124% bonus. And I'm not even considering the armaments, man. If we consider the armament, let's say we're using delta formation. That's 10% more. And then inscriptions, I'm not even considering the inscriptions, right? Too many things to consider. So let's just say we just running 10%. So that's gonna be a total 134% bonus. Sheesh. So this damage is gonna go 2.124. Oh. Goodbye, Garrison. Goodbye, Garrison. 6,400 damage factor. And this is the minimal. Holy crap, man. Hold on. Just wait a second. Zuglian, how many skill damage bonus? 20%. And then the Marco effect is 10%, so 34%. 54%. Yeah, so 54%. Let me just do this. So this was Zugulian Herman doing, I mean just Zugulian. 54%. Close, man. So Atilla, Subutai combined. When Subutai hits, he's gonna be doing 6,400 damage factor to a single target. And Herman's skill is gonna be hitting 5 damage. This is just comparison. 5 target, and total Herman's skill damage is reaching almost 8,000. I haven't considered the talent and other, small stuff. So this is actually a scary high number. It's very scary. The fact that we are doing this much damage to a single target, it's just scary, man. All right, so initial thought of this is Atilla Subutai is gonna wreck things so bad. They are. I think they are actually gonna be meta rally right away. The only counter Garrison that could be happening is, let's see, damage bonus, might damage, skill damage reduction, normal damage, infantry's health bonus, normal damage bonus, reduce attack. No, Zenobia, let's see, normal damage reduction. Yo, guys, do you guys remember? So I started playing Rise of Kingdoms January 2022, right? And it's been 3 years since I started playing, and I did quit like 1 year in between, so I've been playing 2 years. And at that time, when I first started playing the game, Atilla Takeda rally was unstoppable. It was impossible to stop Atilla Takeda rally. So people were trying to do something about stopping Atilla Takeda. So they would use commanders such as Constantine. Where's that? Yeah, here. So Constantine is like normal damage reduction versus cavalry, right? So people were trying to take advantage of Constantine, and then they literally had specific talent builds for anti-Atilla Takeda rally for Garrison. For example, Legend Ronnie, I'm sure you guys know, I used to watch Legend Ronnie a lot. Unfortunately, he is not doing content anymore, but I've seen where any type of basic attack with this. No, I have seen a talent build where in his Discord channel where there was like specifically designed, against Atilla Takeda, right? And Atilla Takeda was unstoppable. I think Atilla Subutai is the new Atilla Takeda. That is not gonna be that's gonna be really hard to stop. I fear for the future of Garrison. It's looking really dangerous, man. So theory crafting, we might start seeing some Zenobia back in action. And Heraclius is actually gonna be crucial for Garrison meta, especially against Atilla Subutai, just because Heraclius' expertise skill is reducing normal damage taken, but I'm not sure it's gonna be enough or not. I'm really not sure. Alright, so that is the initial take. Atilla Subutai is gonna wreck. It's just scary. Now the other thing that I want to take a look into is actually Takeda. Is there gonna be any synergy between Takeda? I mean, they do apply, same buff, burn effect. Does burn effect stack? Let me check out the skill. No, burn effect. It's just gonna refresh the stuff. So Takeda is supposed to be secondary because Takeda does have a mobility talent tree. So if we were to do somewhat the rally, Takeda would be secondary and the Subutai would be primary. But when Subutai is primary, he's not gonna... Here, let me show you. So when Subutai is primary, he's not gonna really benefit from this attack. Because when he's casting his skill, he's gonna be applying burn effect, but the skill of the combo damage that we just calculated here is not gonna get increased by this. So the effectiveness of this is not gonna do much. And then the 2-second burn effect, and then Takeda casts the skill, and then it's gonna be another burn, 4 seconds of burn effect, which it's not gonna stack. So the buff effect is, the debuff effect is gonna become Takeda's debuff effect because it's longer. So 50% normal damage taken for... There's a 50% chance to additional damage for 50%. For 1 second, it's 2 seconds. So it's basically gonna proc 2 times at most. Every attack bonus, march speed bonus, less skill damage, normal damage reduction, power attack damage reduction. This commander troop deals 30% more normal damage to burned enemies. Which it's not gonna bridge to Subutai's skill. I don't think it's gonna bridge to Subutai's skill. So I mean, it might bridge if we are getting swarmed. It might bridge, and then Subutai might cast his combo attack when we have this 30% more normal attack. So it might work, but when we are getting swarmed, that is the issue. When we are getting swarmed, we are going to be generating rage at the fastest, and this burn effect is going to be for 4 seconds as a secondary. Is it the next 4 seconds or it's 4 seconds? I mean, regardless, I think there's gonna be 1 second of window that there's really high chance that it's gonna bridge. On the last second burn effect, Subutai might cast his skill. So it's gonna be 30% more normal. So if we just calculate that 30% bonus, and that's about it, man. Like, if this also procs, which is really unlikely, so 50% and then 30% means we are basically getting 80% bonus. And if we take a look into the Atilla section, Atilla was given us 71% total, but this 71% is like almost guaranteed, right? Takeda, it's very iffy. Again, the bridging of the burn effect, right? If it bridges, it's gonna give us 80%, but this is the chances of this happening is very low. So we can safely almost safely predict that Subutai Takeda is gonna perform worse than Attilla Subutai. I still think Attilla Subutai is gonna be beast. I still think. And regarding the Arthur primary and Subutai secondary on open field, with the crit horn, delta formation, and butterfly inscription, that is a lot of things that you need to run this march, right? It's very, very expensive, actually. Like a legendary inscription, and then you gotta have that crit horn. Oh, guys, hold on a second. I'll be back. Forgot about my bread. I'm back. It might have overproofed, but whatever. CY Hera have total of 50% normal damage reduction. Oh, that could be... That could be... Oh! Yeah, that could be the case, man. And also, CY is actually really good commander as well. It's gonna be really hard to swarm CY because CY does give you 25% more counterattack damage when the expertise skill. And if the target has fewer units than this commander's troop, the counterattack bonus is being increased by a lot more. So total it's gonna be 40%. The CY is looking promising. Normal damage bonus. Normal damage reduction. But then again, it's I guess it's gonna be like mixed or mostly archer, right? Because we are running CY. And because of that, the cavalry units are gonna be gaining, you know, troop advantage buff, which is 5%. So it's gonna increase the damage of Attilla Subutai even more. Alright, let me read the chat now. Man, I've been mumbling with myself a lot. Gotta engage with the audience. Mixed 3 troops. Yeah, mixed 3 troops, but the majority of them is gonna be archer, right? At least. Maybe. Bertrand Subutai. Wait, is that a thing? Direct damage factor reduces the rage. Attack HP. Damage reduction. 10% more damage. Every 10 seconds, cavalry gain 1% more damage dealt for 15 seconds. 5 times. Stacking. Killing factor. Cavalry defense. This commander takes less skill damage. Whenever the troop takes skill damage, it deals direct damage to the attacker. I don't think so, man. I don't think there's gonna be much synergy here. It's a little bit weird. I mean, Bertrand is doing skill damage. I wanna do like a normal damage, much normal damage bonus, right? I mean, he does give 10% damage bonus. I don't know. Let's just keep things simple. Well's gotta buy a reforged bundle. Hero might counter. Yeah, the only counter that could work is, like you guys suggested, CY Hera. Yes, that could be option. Or even like Zenobia Hera. Could be option. I don't think Constantine is gonna come back. That's gonna be stupid, man. Gorga Constantine might be something. And I don't think Zenobia Constantine is gonna make sense. Nah, that's just gonna be stupid. So basically there's like Heraclius, Zenobia, Gorgo, CY, Garrison, somewhere around that is going into picture, man. The new generation Cav Garrisons, damage to nearby troops, less damage. Now Eleanor is not gonna do much. Where's my Yan Zitska? Yan Zitska is direct damage, yep, skill damage bonus, cavalry defense, normal damage reduction. Okay, Yan Zitska, Heraclius, maybe this could be, you know, the answer to this dangerous rally. I mean, Yan Heraclius was meta, you know, Garrison just a moment ago. Earth-turned active skill combo will reduce rage. What about Arthur Subutai rally? That could work, man, actually. Let me go here. I'm just checking if Arthur... So Arthur does combat attack. Well, we know. Well, hold on a second. We have the commander here. What am I doing? So combo. So combo attack damage. Yes. But then again, yeah, Arthur is like man. It says if this commander is attacking field troop, we are getting stats, right? So field troop is non-rallied, non-garrison troops on the map, excluding resource points. Which means when I'm leading rallies with Arthur, I'm not gonna be gaining this 30% attack and 20% HP. But on the other hand, if Subutai is on the field, he's not gonna be gaining the stats, right? So no matter what you're doing, these two combos just don't want to sync with each other. Arthur is wanna fight on the open field, and he is like, hey, let's fight on open field. If you do that, I'm gonna give you guys a stat. But Subutai is gonna be stubborn, and Subutai is like, no man, let's do some rallies. If we do rallies, I'm gonna give you some stats. And Arthur is gonna be like, no man, if you do that, I'm not gonna give you my buffs and such. So the synergy between this actually, nah man, Arthur and Subutai, they don't wanna be together. Actually, it's just stupid. Oh, by the way, guys, make sure to, you know, like the stream, and if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I do a bunch of mathematical calculation, and if you haven't seen my videos, there are a couple of, you know, quite good videos. And like the stream, guys. A lot of people watching. Only 33 likes, man. Come on. Let's try to reach 50 likes. Mixed troop is the best way to run defense. Filling with all troop types is more powerful than a single troop. Yeah, I think that is true, especially in today's meta where, you know, people have like this extra farm accounts where you can fill. What is your troop lineup at the moment? How can I show this easily? Let me recall this. Subutai Philip, more combo, more all damage, some stats, some rage reduction, and double skill and Subutai skill. Again, man, Subutai really don't want to be on open field. I think he wants to do rally. So, Subutai Philip, in terms of stats, it's gonna be a little bit lackluster. Philip is giving attack, right? Yeah, cavalry attack bonus. So Philip is gonna be giving you attack bonus, and then Subutai has no stat on field. So I don't think it's gonna work, man. And we paired the new rally commander with Arthur for open field. It could be possible, but I think Arthur is gonna be just like we, did some analysis. It is initial analysis. I am gonna be making like a full official video later, but Arthur Subutai could work on open field. However, if you put Arthur as a secondary and pair him with Huo, John, or Nevsky, he's just gonna do more, man. So I don't think it is necessary for us to just try to force, use Arthur as a primary to take advantage of the combo. Arthur is like right now, even with Subutai here, is being designed to be a secondary commander, as for now. Things might change in the future, but as for now, Arthur wants to be secondary, and then Subutai wants to do rally, and the perfect combination is going to be Atilla plus Subutai, and they're gonna be the new Atilla together. It's gonna be really dangerous. Subutai Philip rally. I mean, that could be like a weird combo, right? You got the point. I might take a look into that. With artifact, it is alt unit. Okay. Сайн уян тоглоомыг тоглож байгаа англи хэл сайн мэдхгүй болохоор кланыхаа хүмүүстээ ойлгоцоход юм аа. Яавал дээрх үү? Орчуулгад ашиглах бах та. Alright, you guys have any questions? Let's do some Q&A session right here. My march is back. So this is my open field march currently. I'm using Ragnar LC. My LC is not expertised yet, but he's gonna get expertise soon. Herman Zugulian Herman. My Herman is 5551, which is perfect. I'm actually gonna be using Nevsky Arthur on open field, but later on I am gonna switch to John Arthur. I really think that John Arthur is gonna do more on open field than Nevsky Arthur, and I do not have Huo, so it makes sense for me to run John plus Arthur on open field. And I'm running my Guan Scipio still. I feel like Guan is gonna help me a little bit, just because there's gonna be crap ton of Arthurs running around. Arthur is gonna be really dangerous, man. We gotta silence Arthur as much as possible. And my 5th March is Margaret and Gonzalo. Margaret is 5-5-1. Why not Guan, Ragnar, and Scipio? See, that can also be the case. Yeah, that can work. I mean, I'm just pairing Guan, Scipio because they are designed together, and then I'm just pairing a Ragnar Liuche. When my Liuche gets expertise, the Ragnar's the 3rd skill here. So when you are running Liuche secondary to Ragnar, this drain effect is going to be almost 100% of the time active. So when you are attacking someone, because Liuche is giving you that extra basic attack, you are basically slowing the target by 30%, and you are gaining the 30% movement speed almost 100% of the time. It's going to be like 2-second duration, and then 1 second cooldown, and then another 2 seconds, and then 1 second downtime, and then another 2 seconds, or something like that. So there's like that synergy here, and that's about it. I'm pairing Guan Scipio just because of this, man. This troop gains 30% rage faster if the current target is silenced, so I'm just running the old school combo right here. How many languages do you speak? I speak Mongolian because I'm Mongolian, and then English, and a little bit Japanese, and a little bit Russian. That's about it. I can, speak Russian because the alphabet of Russian and Mongolian is quite similar, so I can easily read in Russian, and it was just easy for me to learn Russian. Ragnar has no synergy. Scipio has the proc that happened to. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Doesn't each combat attack gain 15 rage? Arthur launches 2, Subutai launches 3 from their passive skills. So it's not gonna be like each. So the combat attack is basically like this. So when you are doing combat attack, it means you are doing multiple attacks in that 1 second frame time, right? And that is being considered like a combat attack. But in the description, it's saying like you do 2 combat attacks or 3 combat attacks and such, but they're not gonna individually generate rage. And it's actually I actually tested this hitting some barbs and such the other day, and it felt like it didn't do that. See why, Philip? You will lose that, but you gain 55 damage reduction plus high chance to re-heal your garrison with Philip expertise. That's also a very interesting idea, man. That's interesting. I mean, regarding this March, man, regarding who I shall pair, like Ragnar's LC, or Guan, Ragnar, and then Scipio LC, right? I can do the testing when my KVK starts. It's gonna be easy PC. So like there's not like you know, it's not final. Let me run this setup and then we're gonna do some fighting. And then we're gonna change things and then run again. But I hope that I have opportunity to do some fighting, man. My current kingdom is in low D seed, so the fight is just not gonna last that long. And we are registered for a KVK, and matchmaking is gonna be starting soon, man. Really excited. I love KVK and I love fighting. Jeremy, thanks for the subscription, man, and welcome. Arthur might have a big skill damage, but there's a lot of ways to mitigate skill damage. That's true. Do you look through battle report when you went through rage generation for each combat attack? No, it was like just how to say, like a basic test. So I don't think the battle report gives you like, hey, you generate this much rage, unless I'm wrong. My god, man, this Chatsky, where's Chatsky, man? Is he doing live stream? Chatsky is gonna be super happy. No, Chatsky is not online at the moment, man. Not yet. But this Attila Subutai is looking like a monster. Very dangerous. Shion, what up, man? Chatsky probably sleeping. Now it's in the morning, right? Our meta strategy is different depending on the kingdom seed. It's not that much different, man. It's not that much different. In lower seed, players tend to be a little bit weaker as compared to the Imperium, like 60 GT kingdoms, right? But they are decent. There should be instance when talent gives 15 rage triggered in the battle report. Ah, that is true. Alright, so what is the name of the Arthur's trigger thing? Light of the Lake, Mab Dragon and Excalibur. So let's just check out the skill. So here Arthur is casting Excalibur. Where is that? Oh yeah, there's Rage. I only saw the oh, look at this. I guess I was wrong. So it does do that. I think I was wrong then. So I was like doing the here. I was like doing the Rage engine, and I saw like, hey, it's like 9 or 10 seconds. And then I saw the report, and it was all also like 9 seconds, right? And I thought, okay, it's doing that. All right, so that actually changes things, man. That actually changes things. So the artist's expertise skill must have proc somewhere around here. Let's just see this. What would be the name of the skill? 50% chance. Blizzard of Bows. Cupboard of Avalon. Give me a second. Ah, okay, okay. Serving as a primary commander, Map Daragon, right? Doragon. 50% chance to 1 extra combat attack. Oh, there we go. Map Doragon. How many times did it actually trigger though? Attack triggered Arthur's skill Map Doragon 1 time, and we did generate 15 rage 1 time here. So now it has 10 seconds cooldown. We are at turn 6, so let's try to look around here, starting from 17. Man, the more we dig into the Arthur, the rage engine is not actually that bad. Let's check here. I'm trying to find an instance where the Map Doragon procs more than 1 time, maybe 2 times. Yep, there we go. Here it procced 1 time. But I gained 2 rage. I guess here the Map Doragon triggered 2 times, I guess. So 10 seconds cooldown, yeah, turn 2. There's very high chance that it's gonna be like that. And here, Excalibur casting, look at this, 2 combo attack, and then yes, Arthur is getting 15 rage double. So I was wrong. This is how it works. I gotta fix the rage engine simulation. So let's look somewhere around here. The map Dorogan must be triggering around here again. Excalibur again. This is being paired with Philip. So Philip is also double casting skills. Where the heck is Map Dragon? Don't forget, Arthur's expertise skill can trigger multiple times, but the trigger chance is half. Yep. I'm trying to look for an instance where it triggers 2 times. I mean, we did see one, and we kind of did the math like... Oh, there we go. Look at this. Map Dragon triggered 1 time, 15 rage. So when it triggers, there's really high chance that it's gonna trigger 1 time. 2 time is gonna be less, but it's likely, but 3 times is not gonna be there. Okay, so now we know that the rage engine of Arthur is not that bad. Okay, let me go back here. So basically means Arthur is casting skill twice, 15 seconds. This is with Subutai. So the second skill cycle is not changing much. If the Map Dragon procs 2 times here, it's not changing that much. We're only like gaining... Oh, wait a second. I'm stupid because Subutai is doing 3 combo attacks, right? That means we are generating 50 in... This is skill. Let's do this. 45 rage. Rage. Close, man, very close. Now, if we do that, there's a high chance that the second skill is gonna go every 6 seconds, 6 or 7 seconds. This is equivalent of support talent, support tree. Super good. First skill cycle 8 seconds. Equal to skill talent tree, super good as well. But here we are talking about pairing Subutai, Arthur with Subutai, which they just don't really wanna get paired together, man. I mean, I guess you can run like that. Hey, hold on a second. This means Arthur Philip combo on open field might not be that bad. I gotta do some more calculation, man. Arthur Philip. Arthur Subutai. I hope they put new museum buffs for Zugulian and Herman next. Archers are looking old. Or they could release a super overpowered archer, man. That could be the case. I mean, Zugulian and Herman are not yet to receive museum buff, right? I think they're a bit too new commander. But definitely at some point they are gonna be getting some buffs, that's for sure. I'm gonna be a monster if Lilith keeps releasing commanders. I think Lilith's only doing this just because they are also doing really nice events, such as the swaps events and as well. So, which is why they can, Lilith can afford to do this. Chatskim probably knew about the skills months ago. What do you mean? We are chilling with Chatsky in the Discord. He's basically seen the skills. Ah, you mean Subutai? I see. Anything with Philip, not bad. It will be great. Philip is OP. That's true. Have there been any infos on Vietnam meeting apart from new calves? Not yet, man. I haven't received anything. I mean, I'm sure Lilith is gonna be posting some videos regarding that. Ihara is there. Ihara is I think Ihara is going to the meeting. They posted something on FB about Vietnam gathering. You keep forgetting about Chandra Gupta. Wait a second. Is that a thing? His commander deals 40% more damage for 3 seconds. It also gains 1 stack of Blessed for 10 seconds. The Blessed effect can stack up to 3 times and it resets whenever it gains blah blah blah. Okay. So this can stack up to 3 times easy PC. If this commander is attacking city or stronghold, it's less damage. 1 extra stack of Blessed. Okay. Extra HP. It has 50% chance to inflict exhaustion on the target. Okay, loses health and defense for 5 seconds. Stack up to 3 times. Its duration resets whenever it gains. Another stack, cooldown 3 seconds. Really hard to get 3 stacks, but 2 might be possible. This commander troop takes 100% less damage from cavalry units. Whenever you use active skills, march speed consumes all blessed stacks of blessed and deal direct damage to the target this much. Plus number of stacks. So Blessed can stack up to 3 times, which means 1500 damage factor, right? Oh, here it can stack up to 4 times, so 2000 damage factor. I mean, Chandragupta primary And Subutai, yeah, man, there could be possibility here actually. Because of the Subutai's combo attack, Chandragupta is going to be gaining the blessed stacks more often, just because, you know, combo attack is going to act as a, you know, it act as a basic attack effect. So Subutai, yep, this, I mean, could work. I'm not sure if it's gonna be like better than Attilla, Subutai, but Chandragupta, Subutai, yeah, man, might be the case, man. Guys, yeah, I have an arc in 50 minutes. Hey guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, it's about time for arcs, right? I am just waiting a little bit. A red line is gonna stream in like 10 minutes. So I want to raid a red line. He hasn't streamed in a bit. So we gotta do that raiding, man. Lilith will add option to send recommend pair or something with talent and gear, etc. Also, score of your commander and equipment chart thing. Arblade, thanks, man. Good luck for your arc. My arc is gonna be tomorrow. So I'm good now. Option to send a recommend pair or something with talent and gear. Like me sending that recommendation to other players. Are you saying like that? Oh, I didn't read the Irgunder comment. Imagine how excited Chatski will be. He is already the most excited man ever, just normally. Yeah, Chatski is gonna blow up, man. The man is gonna be so happy. I know. We all know, man. Attilla is his favorite commander, and then Subutai comes in, and man, Attilla and Subutai together. They're gonna destroy everything. I think right now, to be honest, Chatski is being the happiest Rise of Kingdoms player right now. Like, for example, if I don't know what to run on infantry, you can send me a pair of Scipio and LC and choose talents and best optimized gear, and you can comment on it and why. I see. Now Chatski is happy he doesn't have to play Artifact trick. Man, Chatski is gonna be like this, okay? So he's gonna make video, and then for every video he pauses for 4 seconds when the video begins. He pauses for 4 seconds and he's gonna be like, alright, guys, Atilla is back in the game. Subutai, we got Subutai. He's gonna be so excited, man. I can almost imagine how excited he's gonna sound, man. He's gonna be super happy. I'm kind of looking forward to his video, man. Yeah, did you guys notice? He pauses for like 4 or 5 seconds in the beginning, and then, oh, right, guys. Atilla back in meta, Subutai. Man, I don't have that awesome deep voice. My voice is not that deep, man. Chatski has a really like awesome deep voice. You can't do that. Oh man, I almost killed my voice. Man, I had a sore throat and it's almost getting okay. But trying to imitate Chatsky. Heavy toll my voice. He pauses for 4 seconds, that's his active skill. That's his active skill. Casting time, right? Before he drops the bombshell. I thought you had Chatsky on Discord voice. Wait, did that really sound similar to Chatsky? He always starts with the big laugh. Yes, man. He is a man who loves playing the game and he just, expresses that. And that's really nice, man. Charismatic, how to say. If you really like doing something and you just really into that thing, it's a charismatic nature, I think which is why people love Chatsky as well. I love him as well, man. Chatsky is the man. His laugh is my favorite. He is like a character. Yep, he is indeed. Man, I'm actually waiting for Chatsky to come online. Is he gonna? Oh, look at that! Chatsky is scheduled stream in 15 minutes. Give me a second. So currently no one is streaming and I'm just holding you guys here, man. I'm just holding you guys here and I want to raid someone before I go off. But right now no one is streaming. And Chatsky did not enable raid and Redline also did not enable raid. God damn it. I'm drinking big ass honey lemon because of my sore throat and it is getting better, man. Alright, so I am gonna take a look into Arthur Philip pairing when I'm making the actual video. Arthur Subutai as well. Now we also know that, the Delta Formation Butterfly is gonna make Horn proc around like 4 or 5 times. Yeah, this is quite nice, man. Horn is actually almost getting procced every 2 seconds. Yo, do you guys know this? I don't know about this. So I'm asking you guys, give me a second, where's that? Might make it righteous. So the butterfly, right? Combo attacks launched by their troop are 20% more likely to trigger effects that triggered by launching a basic attack. Okay, so we know how this works. I've watched the Chatsky stream as well, and Chatsky explained how this is working. But just like the talent, when here, so he is doing 2 combo attacks, right? So because he's doing 2 combo attacks, this rage generation is actually being generated 2 times. So we are, gaining 30 rage, right? So the butterfly is gonna be like, the effect is gonna get applied with each combo attack, or that combo attack is counted as one. Do you guys have information on this? Paul, I don't understand Chinese. Let me use some Google Translate. I have no idea what are you saying. Players are randomly doing what? Yeah, I told you gain a lot more rage. No each combo. Yeah, so 3 combo at once is OP for Subutai. So wait a second. So okay, let's think about this. Horn has 30% chance to trigger, right? So with this, Horn is gonna have 50% chance to trigger. And when, for example, when Subutai is casting his skill, he is casting 3 combo attacks. That means there's 3 combo attacks chance of Horn is triggering, and each having 50% chance. So it's gonna trigger at least 1 easy peasy. And if we include the regular normal attack, we have a total of 50, 50, 50, and then 30% chance. Basically means with the skill cycle, Horn might trigger double. And that might actually cause a little bit overrage issue. Or is it? Man, Butterfly is basically turning the combo attack into like rejuvenate talent. It gives rage, and all 3 make it so there's higher chance of effects going on. Damn, Horn has no cooldown. That means Horn can go off like 3 times. Yeah, man, Horn can go off 3 times. And also, proc chances of ring is gonna increase quite a bit. Ring might proc every like 7 or 8 seconds. Arthur did get added into the, rock simulator. So we can do some simulations like that, man. I also have a question. Yeah, man. Since Subutai damage is divided into 3, won't that mean damage bonuses will be lesser for each, since it's not big number? Let's see, man. Let's see. So I don't think that's gonna be the case. So we're doing 1000 damage factor, and it is being increased by 134%. I did wrong here. It's actually 7020. Yeah, but same, man. I actually calculated wrong here. So Arthur Subutai, they are doing 7000 damage factor. This is At least. I'm not really calculating the other armaments, the other boosts. There are many more stuff, man. How many rage you can get per turn as a max? 220 rage is a rage cap. Alright everybody, I think I am gonna be ending the stream right here. Plotto Gaming is streaming, so let us raid Plotto. I want to raid Chatsky. He is gonna be start streaming in 10 minutes, but Chatsky did not enable raiding stream, so unfortunately I cannot do that, as well as Redline as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna continue working on my video, and thank you guys so much for giving me some feedbacks and, you know, explain some of the mechanics. And I will be doing Arthur Subutai mathematics videos soon. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and say hello to Plotto on my behalf, and have a great day. And also, let us meet up in Chatsky's stream, and because I am gonna be watching Chatsky's stream. Actually, guys, let's all together watch Chatsky's stream. But before that, say hello to Plotto, man. Plotto is one of my homies as well. Bye bye. See you soon in 10 minutes.